Hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates, but also keep in mind whenever you are guided or drawn to this video, this reading, it's meant for you. There's something for you. But we're going to begin and jump right into it and pull from the Starseed Oracle deck and see what we get for you. I'm just now hearing calm and organized. Keep it that way. Okay, let's keep it that way. For Virgo. For Virgo. Watch your energy levels, but don't allow for oneself to obsess over it, because that's obviously going to have somewhat of an opposite effect for the most part. But we have Earthed, trust the timing, and the Void. So I do really feel as if there's going to be a focus moving forward on what sort of void or voids you feel within or within your life. Where are you feeling a need for an upgrade or feeling empty in one way, shape, or form, right? A push to stop and embrace the colder moments, okay? Or just the moments where your emotions feel too heavy, okay? But I just feel like there's something to learn from it all. And with the Earth card, you're pushed to learn better moving forward how to ground oneself, how to be the best version of yourself, how to remind oneself in moments of expecting a ton from yourself, too much, to be honest, that you're only human, okay? To remember along your path moving forward that you are it's a never ending transformation I feel like you're going through. Through every opportunity you embrace or you wrap oneself up in, every new even revived connection, right? Or continuing connection, you're changing through it all. There's stuff to learn, growth, and I feel like even mirroring connections coming into play. But I just also feel as if is going to benefit you greatly moving forward to take a step back when it comes to certain connections, a job situation or multiple, or even running your business or where you live. It could just be one situation or multiple. It will help to take a step back and see things from a larger perspective in order to figure out how to better, more productively move forward, as you're a very analytical sign most of the time, and that will help you feel more aligned with the situation itself, rather than how you're feeling in the moment or how you think things are moving forward, okay, or progressing or not progressing. Anyways, I do feel as if you're pushed to trust the timing, that things are unraveling, proceeding, as I do feel like you have goals for oneself, or just, again, putting a lot on your own plate and almost seeing other people do more than you at times and others doing less, but it makes you feel like you should be doing more. Or maybe there's certain individuals in your life, like parent figures or people who you look up to or you're just close with, who expect you to do a lot, or it's just simply the way you were raised. Depending on your situation, obviously it's going to vary from case to case, but it's you just needing to trust the timing of how everything is progressing, and not to feel as if you have to overwork yourself to achieve what is needed or what feels necessary for you. Okay, I feel the need to say what's destined. Time is not running out. It's at times you feeling as if there's not enough time in one day to do what you need to do, not enough time in the week, the month, you name it. Everything's going to happen when it's meant to. Once again, you have plenty of time to embrace what lies ahead. So let's see here. I feel as if there's a majority of which that you're learning these days is through connections, okay? Through connections. You'll be surprised, I feel the need to say, as to who stays and who goes, or who you're closest to moving forward. They're saying everything's meant to be. What do we have from the Mermaid deck to continue for my lovely Virgos? For Virgo. Okay, do you like how the Void card was just pushed away? I feel like that was purposeful. In moments when you feel like you have to stop speaking, or you feel like you can't breathe to an extent, it's either spirit stopping you from over speaking, oversharing, or just trying to get you away from a situation, a moment, or it's just you having a bit of anxiety, okay, or feeling a bit stressed. I do feel as if you are very focused on your health at this time and moving forward, And that's truly okay, but again, don't stress about it. Find that balance in it all. Bear with me as I clear my throat. There's a push for you to clear your throat and get your voice out there, but strategically. Bear with me as I just got my voice back, but I really do feel as if there's certain fresh new beginnings and habits, even endings that need to be embraced all the meanwhile, habits that need to be put to rest, but new fresh habits that need to be embraced, as I feel like you're going to be transitioning from one situation to the next, or just seeing one fade out from your life, even if it comes back into play down the line. I do feel as if you're sensing that things are just evolving out of your control. You also at times are feeling as if certain people outside of you are going through more than you are, and you feeling like, well, how can they be handling all of that when I struggle to handle what I do at times, or just feel as if this is so heavy, or a lot at times. It just is, it's helping you keep things in perspective, I feel the need to say. Now being drawn to this, there's a need for you to bring some harmony and balance into your situation, to focus on when you're feeling light and angelic, okay? When things aren't feeling quite heavy. But in your moments of solitude, your hermit mode, because I feel like you do have a good amount of that at times, you're reminded you're guiding the way for oneself, and that's truly important. But there's that push to stop at times, right? To rest, to replenish, that's key. But I feel like in those moments you want to either go exercise, or you want to get more work done, or you want to clean this or that, organize this. And it's good to an extent, but it also to stay productive and get ahead of the game. But also you gotta find that balance once again and not burn oneself out. I also just feel as if in the moments of alone time and solitude, you're going to realize where those voids, or remember where those voids, or that one specific void lies within your situation. I do feel like once again you're being pushed to embrace a tower moment, okay? And if you think back to it down the line, or even reflect at this time, this tower moment is not healthy for you in a lot of ways, even if there are other certain benefits to reflect upon, or just embrace in the moment while they last, okay? A reminder of the type of energies, situations that are just not meant for you, okay? And to keep an eye on your personal intake as far as, they're saying specifically alcohol, food consumption. Are you eating healthy, or are you eating too much, too little? The type of content you're wrapping oneself up in. When you feel a push to stop watching a specific movie or show or YouTube video, it's spirit saying there's something else we'd rather have you watch at this time that's going to benefit you more, rather than what you're about to wrap oneself up or continue to wrap oneself up with, okay? But this King of Pentacles coming through, because I truly feel like you're very in touch with your masculine side at this time, feeling as if things are building from the ground up. And at times it feels like that is crumbling down to a certain extent, or part of which is, but then it's to be rebuilt up. That rebuilding process is part of you learning, growing, and becoming who you're meant to in this lifetime. I do feel as if things are just feeling different at times, different. And why is that? Because they're not meant to be the same, okay? There's a lot to remember in that process of things feeling different. But I really do feel as if your happiness is taking a focus. People not noticing when you're not feeling your most happiest at times, whether it's because you're putting up a good facade due to doing that from time to time along your path up until now, or it's just you hiding it in other ways, okay? Or just not being around in those moments of emotion, okay? Or feeling that void, or feeling down. But there's just a focus on you needing to notice when you're feeling the happiest, and when you're not, how are we going to bring it on back, right? How do we snap out of it, really, to put it in that way? I do feel like in certain ways you're going to be noticed for all that's developing and changing within your life. I sense that you're also being very much noticed for the good and for the bad at work, or for your business, or both. It just feels like even family is noticing you from a different perspective, okay? A little bit concerned at times, but also friends are seeing you and questioning things from time to time. Your impatience will teach you something as well. That's when you need to also watch your energy levels, okay? But I do feel like you're moving forward with a level of feistiness at times that it could be a little bit concerning, but also, again, something to learn. Why are you feeling as if you just want to move forward when you're meant to stop? Again, probably trying to fill that void, fill in space, or you just intuitively know your system is communicating this situation isn't healthy, right? And it's something you already know or realized at one point, but I do sense that you're being pushed also by spirit in the universe to just shift forward. Let's not backtrack or hold oneself stagnant because it feels somewhat comfortable in ways, or you're just used to it. Okay, that's how we don't evolve and change. But I do sense that, again, a lot of attention, okay, a lot of attention. And I feel like for those drawn to this reading, you didn't get as much in the previous chapter or in the beginning of this chapter. And you may find that some of that fizzles away, but those who still pay attention to you, a lot to learn, okay, a lot to learn. I do feel like connections, again, are teaching you a ton. Allow for yourself to remember that luck is on your side. 1112, look up that angel number meaning, 1112. As I say, luck is on your side. We have the Six of Pentacles, okay? And I do feel like the wheel is turning for you in a lot of ways, but just keep in mind who deserves your attention, your resources, as I do feel like you're spread thin to a certain extent. Even if you don't feel that way 24/7, all right? You're only one individual. You're only human. But embrace the abundance while you have the opportunity to gain it, whether that's bonding with certain people, gaining certain levels of monetary abundance, right? Money coming in, other forms of gifts going out and coming in. I just feel as if you are going to live a very abundant life, especially moving forward. But things are just going to change, and therefore levels of abundance coming in will change. And you need to just adapt and accept and embrace all of it, all of which while you can, and just allow for things to continuously change as they're meant to. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.